This is your 2020 Jaguar F-PACE, and it's not just any F-PACE, it's the first ever SVR. So what does that mean? That means you got a 5-liter V8 that's supercharged, 550 horsepower, 502 pound-feet of torque, all run through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Let's take a look at the front. No fog lights, unique front bumpers, unique rear bumpers as well. We'll get to that in a moment. SVR badge right there, and in typical Jaguar form, the turn signals and the day runners act as one. There's the strip there with a J blade. Go around to the other side. No turn signal, and that is again your day runner. Two lovely functional hood scoops because, well, you got to get as much air in there as possible. Let's take a look at the wheels. 22-inch wheels here. Get nice red brake calipers. Nice attention to detail. You get the SVR badging on the rim itself. 15.5-inch disc brakes because, well, you got to be able to stop the car, and the bigger the disc, the more the grab. Another functional air vent right there. Take a look around to the side profile. Nothing's changed here. It's still an F-PACE in design, but the big change is primarily what's beneath the hood. Let's go around to the rear. You get your quad tailpipes, and they look absolutely amazing. We'll do a bit of an exhaust note clip shortly, but that's what your rear looks like, and you have your SVR badge there. And interestingly, just because there's a V8 in there doesn't mean Jag compromised on their space. So interior dimensions still the same, 650 liters of cargo space, no compromise on headroom or legroom. So well done there. Let's close up the trunk. Again, typical Jag form, very luxurious, very easy to use. That's going to wrap the outside up. Take one nice look that way at the vehicle, and we'll be right back with an inside look at the 2020 Jaguar F-PACE SVR. Let's take a look inside the 2020 F-PACE SVR. The showstopper here, it's got to be the seats. It's quilted Windsor leather, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and more importantly, it is so comfortable. Because it's a racing-inspired seat, there's no adjustable headrest, but Jag's gone the extra mile. They've actually embossed the SVR logo into the top part of the headrest, and a little further down, they've engraved the word Jaguar. So I love the attention to detail there. Very nicely done. Let's go in, get this engine started up. So there is your digital dashboard. It says SVR. Nice push button start. Let's straighten that out. So we're in comfort mode. We go 1 to the left, that gets you in dynamic, and it is nice and red and vibrant. Back to comfort, which is blue, and one more over gets you into the eco mode. Very appropriately colored green for the environment. So looking at the rest of the interior, it's pretty much the same as the other non-SVR F-PACEs. You got your 10-inch screen there, very easy to pull your information. HVAC a little below it. Now, the SVR does not have the collapsible rotary dial. It's got more of the traditional gear shift, and you want to put it into drive and pop it over to the left. That's how you get your manual mode, sport mode. And let's put that back in park so the car doesn't roll away. A couple of cup holders, your electronic parking brake, your active exhaust. Push that if you want a little more snap, crackle, and pop out of the engine. Very nice fit and finish. Again, no need to really change a lot. This vehicle in 2017 won the World Car of the Year at the New York International Auto Show. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, so to speak. Nice Jaguar Litre logo there. You go down just a little bit and you get the SVR logo at the bottom of the wheel. You get your mirrors and your window adjustments up on the sill. But enough about that. Let's get this thing on the road. But just before we do that, let's take a quick look beneath the hood and see just how Jaguar is done. Just before we hit the road, let's take a look at what's under the hood. As mentioned in the first part of the video, a supercharged 5-liter V8, 550 horse, 502 pound-feet of torque. And the impressive part for me is they have not compromised the interior space of the vehicle at all. They've just found a way to maximize every single square inch. Another part that we went over in the beginning of the video, there are those functional air scoops in the hood. There's one, there's the other. And there's your final look at the engine of the 2020 Jaguar F-PACE SVR. Let's take this thing out on the road and see what it can do. Let's start the drive portion with a listening test. I'm going to call that a hard pass, and flying colors at that. The 2020 F-PACE SVR is a tremendously powerful vehicle. And, I like that Jag has taken a vehicle that won the 2017 World Car of the Year awards and fitted it into their SVR platform, giving it more power and more torque. And really, there is no replacement for displacement. And, if you're looking for a luxury SUV just with a ton of power, this is without a doubt something that should be on your very short list. Now, as far as handling and cornering and actual driving feel goes, Jag scores high marks for that as well. The car is always planted, and there's that lovely sound again. The car feels great on the road, whether you're grabbing groceries, doing a road trip, or on some back roads, really just kind of opening the vehicle up. This performs well, and more importantly, it consistently performs well. It's just such a well-rounded, well-engineered vehicle, and it's not trying to pretend to be something it's not. This is designed to be your performance luxury SUV, and Jaguar has pulled it off with flying colors. The looks are there, the performance is there. It's still just as good as a non-SVR F-PACE, but you just happen to have a ton more power underneath the hood. That's going to wrap the vehicle review up, and I thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Final verdict on the first drive of the 2020 Jaguar SVR F-PACE. Very well executed from the exterior to the interior to what's beneath the hood. And again, the most impressive part for me, they haven't compromised any of your interior space. So you have all the power up front, you have all the space on the inside, you have a ton of technology, a bunch of safety technology as well. Again, thank you so much for watching. Any questions, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. And stick around, we'll be back sooner than later with our next review.